talking about weather and climate. In that, we discussed about how to measure the rainfall. How we can measure the rainfall. The rainfall can be measured by using the rain gauge. Yesterday I told for you how to prepare your own rain gauge. If what is that? The measure, the length of the rainfall is 1 centimeter, then its magnitude also will be 1 centimeter. How can we measure? We can measure the rainfall by using rain gauge. What is the other name for this rain gauge? Odometer, okay, pluviometer, and andrometer. These are the three names. We can call it as rain gauge, we can call it as odometer, we can call it as a pluviometer, we can call it as a andrometer. What is that? To measure, to find the magnitude of the rainfall. To find the magnitude of the rainfall. Okay. Then how we can measure the rainfall? We can measure the rainfall in centimeters and the millimeters. We can measure the rainfall in centimeters and the millimeters. So centimeter is denoted with cm and millimeter is denoted with mm. Did you understand that? We can find out in centimeters and millimeters. Next we found what we discussed. We find about the wind direction and the wind speed. To know the wind direction and the wind speed, which one we have to use? We have to use, to know the wind speed and wind direction, we have to use anemometer. We have to use anemometer. Yesterday itself I told for you how to prepare our own anemometer. For that we have to take 4 paper cups, color 1 cup and just leave it on the terrace. The cup shows which direction, the colored cup shows which direction, that will be the flow of the wind I discussed. Even the meteorological department also finds through anemometer the wind direction and wind speed, and also by using the rain gauge they will find the magnitude of the rainfall. Do you understand? Today we are going to talk about the humidity. What is humidity? We can see the difference between summer, winter and rainy season. We can see that in winter season it will be very cool. In rainy season, somewhat too we can find. If it is a sunny day, we feel a little bit of sultry, and if it is rainy, we can feel that it will be cool. Is it correct or not? Imagine in the summer season how it will be. It will be very hot. For suppose, as we discussed in 6th class about rain lesson, water cyclic order. What is that? Evaporation. Then condensation, water from water bodies, the water will get evaporated and then it condenses and converts into rain, and this rain enters into water bodies. This all is cyclic order we discussed. Now I am taking a beaker and I will fill this beaker with water and I just kept it on a stove. Now the water started boiling. We can see when the water will get boiled, when the water get bubbles, when bubbles are coming, we can see that the water started boiling. Then slowly it heats up. Then what happens after some time? The water will be converted into in the form of water vapor. Slowly filling like that, what will happen to the water present in the container? Total water which is present in the beaker will get evaporated. Total water which is contained in the beaker will get evaporated. In the same way, what will happen from the water bodies? The water will get evaporated. Did you understand? So at that places what will happen? It will be more sultry. Now you see, when we are comparing to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, okay. For example, let us see that to Hyderabad and Vijayawada or Visakhapatnam. In summer season, see these 3 places. You have to observe which are the places you have to see. Hyderabad, okay, Vizag and Vijayawada. You just visit these 3 places in summer season. In these 3 places in summer season you can find here also it is hot, here also it will be hot, here also it will be hot. We know that in summer season it is very hot and sultry it will be. We know that the temperature will be very high temperatures you can find, but you can survive here. But in these two places, with the temperature and sultry, we will have a lot of sweat. Okay, in Vizag and Vijayawada, total our body is filled with sweat. Did you understand? It will not happen in Hyderabad. Why? Because this is a dry area. Did you understand? This is a dry area, and here to Vizag and Vijayawada, if you are seeing, they are to the coastal regions. These two are to the coastal regions. Means in Vizag you can see sea, and in Vijayawada you can see the river. Here Krishna river is there, here sea is there. Because of these two places, they are near to the coastal regions where rivers and seas are there. There the water will get evaporated more. Did you understand? In Hyderabad we don't have such type of rivers and seas. That's why we can see that these three particular places, when we are comparing, three places will be hot, but you can find in Vijayawada and Visakhapatnam, it is more sultry, more humid, and lot of sweat will be present to our body. Why? Because there it is coastal region, there seas and rivers are there. There what will happen? Because of the temperature, the water will get evaporated. The water will get evaporated, and that water which got evaporated will mix with the air which is present in the atmosphere. Because of that moisture, what will happen means we will have more sweat. Did you understand that? What is the humidity means? The highest temperature of that particular place, there how we are feeling, how it will be sultry or hot, or with the sultry and hot the sweat. These are present on Earth. This answer is very important. Why it is more sweaty in Vizag or Vijayawada than in Hyderabad? Why it is sweaty more in Vizag and Vijayawada than in Hyderabad? Means you will mention that Vizag and Vijayawada are near to the coastal regions where seas and rivers are there. Because of the humidity, high humidity temperature, the water will get evaporated and mixes with the atmospheric air. Because of that, we are feeling more sultry and sweaty in Vijayawada and Visakhapatnam than in Hyderabad. Near to Hyderabad, it is a dry area. We don't have any rivers and seas. This is the answer you have to write, and this is very important. Did you understand? Next, we are talking about climate. We told about weather report and weather forecast. Okay, weather forecast means future. What is our future condition? Whether it is raining or whether it will be hot, whether it will be sunny. These all things will be told by the Indian Meteorological Department. That is called as weather forecast. What is weather report? The past condition, last 72 hours, last 48 hours, last 24 hours. What happened? That is weather report. Weather forecast. What will happen in future? Weather report. What happened in the past? Now, what is climate? Taking a particular place and how many years? For 25 years. If we are ready to tell the particular place climatic conditions, that is called as, if you are now I am taking Hyderabad. For 25 years, what are the changes taking place? Seasonal changes. We know that we will have a cyclic order of summer, winter, rainy. Like this, a cyclic order was there for us. Now, the Indian Meteorological Department is doing research on this Hyderabad for 25 years, and they are ready to give a report that in this June month in Hyderabad, it will rain compulsory. In this October month, it will be very cool in Hyderabad. The conditions will be like this. After 25 years of observation of one particular place, and they are giving a report for us, is called as climate. Okay, in weather report and weather forecast, we are telling only 24 hours and 48 hours report. Here in climate, we are telling 25 years of report. Now, how will be the place of Rajasthan? Means we will tell that in Rajasthan it will be very hot. If you are taking Kashmir, how it will be? Means it will be very cool. In June month, what is the climatic conditions of Rajasthan means it is very hot. That they observed for how many years? What is the climatic condition means? If we are ready to tell the 25 years report of a particular place is called as its climatic conditions. It is called as its climatic conditions. Did you understand what is climate? Humidity, climate, weather report, weather forecast. Please take out your textbook once. Okay, in page number
Start.
So please open your textbook, page number 60, and you try to observe that two places have given Ramagundam and Arogyavaram. In the month, what is that month? Average temperature in Celsius degree, average rainfall in millimeters, average temperature in Celsius degrees, average rainfall in millimeters. See there, they gave from 1 year report was given of that particular places. Did you understand? Means the Indian Meteorological Department for 25 years they observed this Ramagundam and Arogyavaram. One was in Telangana, the other one was in Andhra Pradesh. You can see that, see the conditions at that place from January to December. 1 year report was given. Okay, what is the report there? January, in the month of January, the average temperature is from 30 degrees. If you are seeing to Arogyavaram, it is 28 degrees. In February, it is 32 degrees here, there 28 degrees. So please see from January to December and see the rainfall there in millimeters is given. I told for you, the rainfall will be mentioned in centimeters or millimeters. So here the place it is given in millimeters. So try to observe here the two climatic conditions and please see here, once come back, some questions are given for you. In which month was maximum temperature recorded? Please see in Ramagundam. In Ramagundam, in which month the highest temperature was there means it was in May. In Ramagundam, the temperature was highest in May, 41 degrees Celsius. So this month was the hottest month. Okay, 41 degrees. What is the highest maximum temperature in Ramagundam? Okay, next coming to Arogyavaram. Okay, there what is the highest temperature? There also in May only we are having highest temperature in May. What is the temperature, highest temperature in May? 33 degrees Celsius. Please try to see here. In Ramagundam, the temperature is 41 degrees Celsius and in Arogyavaram, it is 33 degrees Celsius temperature is the maximum temperature. Next, what is the minimum temperature in both the places? Ramagundam. Next, Arogyavaram. Here, the maximum temperature, minimum temperature. Which month? May. What is the temperature? 41 degrees Celsius. Here, maximum temperature, minimum temperature. What is the maximum temperature in which month? Here also May. It is 33 degrees Celsius. Okay, what is the minimum temperature in this month? The minimum temperature is in January, that is 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, it is 30 degrees Celsius. Here minimum temperature is also in January, 28 degrees Celsius. Please see the temperatures maximum and minimum. Ramagundam, the maximum temperature is 41 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Here Arogyavaram, the maximum temperature is 33 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. So we can say that this is the hottest place and this is a very cool place. And you can see in May, in both the cases, the temperature is very high in May and the minimum temperatures are in, what is that? January, here 30 degrees and here 28 degrees. Now let us see the rainfall of that particular place. In which month the rainfall is more? In August month, you can see that in August month rainfall is 10 millimeters. In Ramagundam, the rainfall is highest in August, 10 millimeters. Then coming to Arogyavaram, you can see that it is November month. Okay, it is November month, 23 millimeters. Okay, in November month it is 23 millimeters is the highest rainfall measured. Now this is this one they took after observing for 25 years. After observing for 25 years, they gave us this report in 1 year. Not 25 years report they did not give. They took 1 year and gave us this report and they are telling about 25 years. Down you underline that paragraph, what is given there. What is climate? The average weather pattern taken over a long time, say 25 years, is called as it's a climatic conditions. Did you understand that? We had to find out for 25 years. So, if we know that one, particularly we can say that place is, the temperature is very high. So, tomorrow I will continue the remaining part of the lesson. Thank you.